Hello and welcome to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm so thankful and grateful to be back to be of service to you again today. Um, we're going to be pulling a general message for everyone who finds it. This is a timeless reading, and it is being recorded on December 25th, 2020. So if you celebrate a holiday, happy holidays to you. And there are answers to any questions you could have below the video in the description box. So I encourage you to seek out the answers to your questions. There are all the facts, okay? So, as always, you are responsible for all the choices you make in life. And so we want you to make those with resonance. So, as far as this reading goes, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And be sure to check out your zodiac sign playlists for many timeless readings geared toward your specific zodiac sign. So here we are sharing our notification system. For those of you who'd like to subscribe to the notification system, you can also do that by checking below the box in the facts. And now that we're done with that, we'll go ahead and begin our reading for today. If you want to get a personal mini reading, there's also directions in the facts below the box on how you can make that happen. It will be after we're done with the general session. So, what are the words of clarity you have for us today, listeners? God, for love. For love. What's the word of clarity for love today? Ooh, reflection. Reflection. Reflecting on love is going to allow more love in our life. So somebody's sitting there, and maybe you're sitting there alone, but you haven't always been alone. There's been much love in your life. And so here you're being asked to give attention to where is the love in your life, where has been the love in your life, if you would like to bring more love in your life. Okay, let's see, what is the word of clarity for us today for peace, please and thank you. What is the word of clarity today for peace? Peace. Thank you. We have youth. Youth in peace. So I get the energy of, think about the kids. They don't hold on to grudges. They don't stay mad very long. I'm not talking about big kids. I'm talking about little ones, like my grandsons. They're 4 and 6 years old. They might get mad about something for a minute, but as soon as they got mad, they'd have forgot about it. They back to playing again. How can we be more youthful? It would bring a whole lot more peace. In other words, not lingering in any energies of upset. Also, another thing about the youth is they don't really trip on the bills. They don't really trip on things that a lot of grown folks do. And the things that the grown folks stress themselves out about, like stress kills people. The doctors will tell you so. Now, I ain't no doctor, but the doctors will tell you so. And I ain't got to be a doctor to know. It's a hard energy, a low vibration, and it's not healthy. So we want to practice being more like the children and sitting in the energy of peace and always going back to peace. Let's just play again. Can we all just play and be friends? Okay. Let's see what's the word of clarity today for us for happiness, to allow more happiness in our life. It fell right into my lap. So there's a message. Happiness falls right into your lap, people. Yes. If you haven't felt that way, get excited about that because it's coming. Happiness, insight, wisdom, visual. You have to be able to see the happiness to have the happiness. Some people just ain't willing to even look at what makes them happy, or look at happy things, or look at, well, what do we talk about? Being the best private investigator, the PI, where's the love, peace, and happiness in this, right? Well, that's something that sets us a little bit, I'm hearing apart. apart from some of the ones around us who are sitting in a lower vibration, is that we make this choice to do this. So if you've been guided to this message or something here for you, first off, it's an indicator of your golden heart condition. And second off, do me a favor and stop and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, all right. The bottom of the deck is expect. They just brought back something that I heard while I was in the shower getting ready to do this reading. What they had said, it just came back nice and clear. They said, it's funny how there were some things that you wanted to get for yourself, but you put them back on the shelf. You didn't get them. And you're going to be receiving those things. Some of you have already opened them because you've already opened your gifts, right? Some of you, well, hopefully you've already opened your gifts, because my family did ours last night. Everybody has different stuff as they're growing up, different people to see and stuff. So we did ours last night. Anyways, back to your reading. Yeah. It's like what you go looking for is what you're going to find. It's a big message in that. What you go looking for is what you're going to find. They always talk about that, especially when they talk about people searching through their lovers' personal belongings or cell phones and stuff like that. They be talking about, be careful what you just go look. You careful what you go looking for. You just might find it, right? Well, that applies in a positive way too. If we're very full of care of what we go looking for, we just might find it. We can use that same energy to work on our behalf rather than against us if we are wise and we choose to. So let's see what the download has for us today. Now, if you want to get your own copy of the download or the words of clarity, I have those available, and the information on that is in the facts. Okay. So what message do you have for us today? Let me make sure I got all the cards out of the box. What message does the download have for us today on this beautiful day? We like one card, please and thank you. Oh boy, here we go. It's a very fearful energy, demonstrating, demon starting. So when I got this message, what I noticed was the word demonstrating looked a lot like the words demon starting. You play a little word shuffle, you see that. It says, interesting, since most demonstrations are motivated by fear-based emotions. See how the demons get started? So many of us think that demons are an external entity, right? And we're not going to go into that. We're not negating that. But what we are saying is internally, those fear-based emotions cause fright. And fright, remember, you're going to find what you go looking for. So if you're getting scary, of course things are going to turn out scary. Now, what I just heard was there's somebody who is having supernatural experiences. And because you're so tuned to dark things, you may be into scary movies or serial killers or weird stuff like that. Or maybe this is somebody around you, right? And so when they see spirit, all they know about spirit is this heavy, dark stuff. So I had a friend of mine, and I'm being guided to share this experience with you, that she had a dream, and it was a very frightening creature that met her in her dream and began to meet her every night in her dream. And so we had this whole conversation, much like what I'm talking about right here, right now, about how she's very much into learning about serial killers, and for whatever reason, there's a fascination with serial killers, and she watched scary movies and all that stuff. So the point of it was because she has such a fascination with the dark side of spirituality, that spirit was going to show up to her in that way. And so as this went on night after night for her for a while, and what we channeled for her one time was, why don't you try asking it to show you its true form rather than the perceptions that you have built around it? And then what happened after that was that the being no longer showed up as a scary burnt skeleton figure that was charred and smelled smoky. It literally would show up as a being of light. And this went on for a long time. And at the end of it, the being just stopped visiting because apparently the being was trying to get her to share messages with people, and she didn't want to do it. And she just stated very clearly that that wasn't for her. It wasn't something she was interested in. And eventually, she stopped being visited by this. So we bring that whole experience up to say, your perception is everything. Your perception is everything. If you're in fear of something, you could be staring at an angel and all you're going to see is something scary because you're staying in fear-based emotions. Interesting. And then they're showing me my own experience. When I first started channeling the messages and hearing, and when I say in hearing, I'm talking in hearing. I knew I was hearing. I thought for sure I was being talked to by the devil. I was scared. I was raised with so much religious taboo from the religious system of the world, mainstream religion, right? That I just knew it was the devil talking to me. But over the course of time, as I came more into true connection with what love is and what the divine energy really is, all those fears that were based off of taboos that I had learned and observed in life went away. And they're saying, by its fruit you shall know, right? So there's probably somebody who might cross this message and they'll say, well, you will still blah, 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 and maybe they still stuck in that mentality. And that's okay. Different strokes for different folks. We all on different boats. I'm just saying. So the fact of the matter is, by the fruit, you'll know what I do here. And many of you have written to me and we've had conversations and, by its fruit, you will know what it is. Okay, so let's go into the word of clarity. That was pretty deep just to get started. Oh gosh, here we go. Starting right off. Look at this. Forgiveness coming out. So this is our guidance for the day, is forgiveness. So we could go back into fear on something that was, or we can go into the energy of forgiveness and making peace. Actually, they're saying, put this over here. I'm like, okay, whatever guidance I get is what we can follow. Okay, so forgiveness is our main guidance for today. The bottom of the words of clarity is receive. Receive. So through the reflection on what love has been, I feel like a lot of us have begun to receive awareness, a deeper sense of awareness and clarity over situations from the past. And it's time to make peace with a lot of things. Definitely time to make peace. Reflection, youth, insight. The children have insight. As a matter of fact, I just heard it loud and clear. Somebody has children around them, or at least one child, who is very spiritually open, and this child is channeling messages to you all the time. I'm hearing this child is 3 or 4 years old, and somebody is afraid that there is some dark things happening with this child, and the whole experience was to let you, this whole message so far was to let you know that your child is channeling source energy to you. It is not no demon or devil talking through your child. And you say to yourself, why does this child know what they know? Because the child is an open channel. The child is at peace with the divine in their state of youth. They're in tune. So this is like somebody's child just coming up to them and saying something that is like, why do they know this? Where did this child get this information from? So let's get a full shuffle on this Hermetic Tarot for the message today. Connecting the body and the body. Okay. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. And you can breathe deep while we do these shuffles, okay? Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speaking here. So I have a whole spread over here pulled, but they said not to do that spread, to go ahead and do a Celtic cross with this, and to do the other spread with the other deck of cards that I was shown to pull out for today. So we're showing up today. Our energy is showing up as the Fool. Look at that. It's beautiful. The Fool energy, fresh start. It's one of the key words. One of these decks I have, literally, it just says trust. It just says trust. So you're showing up as trusting in spirit, that in nothing there is everything, and that anything can happen. There's this awareness that anything can happen at any time, that everything you need will be supplied by the divine in perfect timing. Yes, everything you need will be supplied. Let's see what's the crossing energy. We have the Queen of Cups. And there's that receive energy. The Queen of Cups is very receptive. So there's a very receptive energy around you. And they're reminding me, remember you told us, love sources here remind me, remember you told us that when a king and a queen shows up in a spread, it is always to be an external person, not the viewer. I'm like, okay, so here it is. There's somebody around who is very receptive to love, somebody who enjoys being around you, somebody who takes a lot of pleasure around you. This person could be very psychic. This person is very nurturing, very loving. For some of you, not all of you, there is a water sign person, a feminine energy. So this person is very, they could be very emotional. They could be very, if they're in a low vibration, this person will be emotionally distraught because their emotions will be getting the best of them. But this person is in a very, I feel good about this person right now. Let's see what happens with the rest of these cards, though. Let's see what else is Spirit going to talk about. Okay, what's below us? Oh, another person, the Queen of Wands. Okay, now. So we have the Queen of Wands here. This is a fiery person. This person is very creative, ambitious, outgoing, spontaneous, athletic. For some, this would be a very athletic person. And I'm getting for somebody, this person got red hair. This person is very confident. This is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a fire sign energy. I only said water sign over here, so I'm being told to say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Okay. For someone, this is the same person. For someone, this is the same person. Okay. And this is what you know about them, but that's what they're gonna show. This Queen of Cups energy is how they're approaching you, but this is who it is. It's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius fire sign person in your environment. This person is very, like I said, very creative, very fun, very passionate person. This person is very passionate. When this person is angry, they could say some things. When this person is angry, they might throw a fit. This person has no problem protecting themselves. This person has no problem with courage and being valiant and outspoken when they need to be. But for the most part, this person is very passionate about life. If this person is a friend or a lover, this person is very passionate about you, is what I hear. Okay, so let's see what's in the recent past energy. Excuse me. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles. We have a third queen showing up here. Queen of Pentacles. So this is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me get a drink of this water. Did you thank your water? Did you bless your water today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just like that. And then take a nice cool drink. Thank you. All right. Why? Pause on this message. Pause. So somebody wants to know, why do you got to bless your water? Why do you tell your water thank you? Because water talks to water. And you are made mostly of water. Okay. That's it. So Queen of Pentacles energy showing up here in our recent past. This is, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who's very focused on material. For somebody who is in a lower vibration, this person is all about the gains, financial gains, the money. It's all about the money. It's all about what you can give them. It's all about, and somebody is thinking about that right now. As somebody is thinking about a person in their past As you're moving forward, I feel like this person is not in your experience anymore. And as you're moving forward, you're thinking about how this person, maybe you're just in reflection in regards to, I feel like we're definitely talking about a love experience where somebody felt in the past that person might have used them or taken advantage of them financially or for their resources or their connections. Somebody is now let go of a very materialistic connection, and they're now ready to be more in a loving connection for sure. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. Oh, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're like, oh, I like this new one. I like this new person. Because this is a Wands energy, I feel like could be definitely talking about this Queen of Wands energy. But it's like, it's a new person. And I feel like overall what is in your headspace is, I got the power. Yeah. Anyways, you saying to yourself, I got the right to choose, and I'm not overextending myself to this person. They only want me for what I could do for them, what I could give to them. And somebody is just really reflecting on that and ready to move forward and saying, I'm worthy and deserving of love. I receive love and I'm ready. And you've been reflecting on where is the love in your life. You've been doing that work. You've been reflecting on where is the love in your life. And some of you have been really making peace with the things that happened in your childhood, with the youth and the peace there. You've been making peace with what was in your childhood, in your past, that kept drawing you into situations like this, where you were feeling used for your material assets, right? Okay. And in that taking the power as well, you've taken insight about what really makes you happy. Because at one point in time, this made you happy. Otherwise, it would have never got in like fleeing like it was. And it don't no more. And now you're very clear about, well, that don't make me, that don't work no more. We just ain't going to do that no more. Whoever this is, because this could be your cousin, sister, brother, mother, lover, your best friend, your neighbor. It could be a co-worker. It could be anybody. And for all of you, it's going to be different. We're talking about the energy of a situation that is prominent for people who are connected by that golden heart condition on earth right now. So different ones of you are having this experience in different ways. Now, before we get into this outcome energy, I'm going to need all of you, if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to need you to stop and put a thumbs up on this video, please and thank you. I appreciate it. What's the unfolding energy now that we've said that? Oh, yeah, baby. The Ace of Cups. Yes. So you're in receptive mode. So what happens? You start really this is love, baby. And you know what? This right here will attract love externally. Why? Because it's self-love. So when you're in this state of, God, they better show up before I end up cloning myself. If I could figure out how to clone myself, they're going to be SOL. Because I sure will clone myself and they're going to be on. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Let me find out how to clone myself. There's going to be a whole bunch of sad women in this room. I'm just saying. The men are already sad. I'm just saying. Anyways, this is you being in receptive mode, taking your power back, being all up in your authentic self. If it feels like love, you're going for it. It feels like bliss, this is what you're doing. Because, if it feels like bliss, do more of this. If it feels like crap, that's because it is crap. And leave that right there on the toilet. I'm just saying, flush it too while you're walking away. Ace of Cups, for somebody, you are also attracting something new in your life that you're going to love. Is it this person? Is it an experience that is shared? But this is about feelings being opened up. And this is a great feeling. This is fresh. It's lively. It's beautiful. Yes. Okay. Let's see what kind of approach you taking with this. The Magician. Oh, baby. Ooh. I'm just saying, push it good. And you're pushing it, baby. You're pushing it. You're pushing the magic on it. You're like, oh, Lord. Some of y'all on your knees and you're praying and you say, oh, God, this is it for me. I want this. And some of you don't even know what the name or the face look like, but you're still doing it. See, you ain't got to know the name or the face of it in order to pray for it. All you got to know is what it's going to feel like. What does feeling fantastic in a relationship feel like to you? Because if you could just get those grid work, those outline parameters down, right? And put that out in prayer. Put that out in your affirmations, in your intentions. Send me, I work with magic and herbs and all this. Okay, cool. Whatever you do what you do. I'm just saying, don't worry so much about what their name is. Because let me tell you something. You mess yourself up deciding that you know exactly what their name is, what their face look like, and all this stuff. Why? Because you have a very limited scope of what's going on in the world, of who's out there. Even within your own neighborhood, you have a very limited awareness of what's available to you. But if you say, okay, God, it feels like this, it feels like this is what it looks like, this is how it acts like, this is what it feels like, these are the qualities about the person that I would love. You know what? God knows, the universe knows, the energy knows. Which vernacular do you like to use? We're going to speak your language today. I'm just saying, how and who and what is around you that ticks all those boxes. You ain't gonna have to go without the box being ticked and settle for less. But sometimes you got to just take off who the hell you think it is, because by your thinking, you don't know everything. You don't know what goes on in the depth of their heart. You don't know what goes on in their private room. You don't know what goes on in these areas. But when you give it up that way and you just put your magic on it and you trust, right? And you trust and you're in receptive mode and you're saying, God, show me what I could have right now that would just delight me. You know what the perfect partner is for me, that's going to give me this beautiful, happy life, somebody I can grow old with and be happy with and have real trust with. Show me who that is. Show me what that looked like. I want what I deserve. And I trust that if I just keep on moving forward, taking my power, being in that receptive mode, in that energy of honoring myself, showing that I love and value myself, then the world around me must reflect that back to me, and I'm ready. That's what you say. I'm ready. Let's see what is going on in your environment. We have the Four of Wands. Praise. Yeah, this is all about love, baby. Let me just say, this is all about love. Because in the Four of Wands, we got a person here who is, again, that Wands energy. This is reflecting back. I've never had it before so much where all that energy of the suit is reflecting back to one. So again, you may not know who this person is, but whoever it is, this person is coming in, and they're coming in with stability in mind. It says the Lord of perfected work. The Lord of perfected work. One more time for emphasis. Yes, the Lord of perfected work. So whoever this is in your environment, again, it could be a fire sign person, but this person is coming in and they're going to take a hold of this opportunity. They want stability. They got the skills, the tools, the ability, the emotions, everything. And this is the zodiac sign of Aries is standing out for me right here. The zodiac sign of Aries is standing out very strongly. And so, yeah, because then we got the two ram's heads up here too. So this person, the Four of Wands, let me just say, every reader on YouTube, every book on tarot cards is going to tell you that that's a marriage card. That is a card of a marriage celebration, a wedding celebration, some sort of big celebration. So for some of you, you're going to meet this person at a party. Hey, I ain't going to tell if you don't tell, that way the governor don't shut your party down as well as some other people's parties who I know got shut down. I'm just saying. But somebody's going to meet them at a party. Somebody's going to meet him at some sort of engagement. And how perfect this is, because somebody's going to a Christmas party tonight. Somebody's going to a New Year's Eve party in a few days. Somebody got some birthday parties in the middle of it. I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a very busy time of year. The other thing about this is this person is in a phase where it's like, and another thing that I get from this card spiritually is about that person, irregardless of you in the situation. This has nothing to do with you. This person on their own is being spiritually initiated into setting new ways in their life. They're finding a new spiritual foundation. So in other words, where they had belief before, now they're in knowing. Where they had faith before. Now they're acting on that faith. So this is somebody maybe who in the past used to say, well, everything happens for a reason. But they used to stress and worry about everything happening. But now this person is in the place where their faith is so real that now whenever they get to saying everything happens for a reason, they're also in the mood of, okay, well, God, well, show me what's happening here. All right, universe, if everything is working for me, show me how this is working for me, regardless of where it looked good or bad. This person is in a hole. It's like a spiritual initiation where spirit, source, God, the energy, the universe has become so much more real in their experience. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing. Let me just say one more time for emphasis. That's a very beautiful thing. All right. Let's look at your innermost feelings and fears and emotions. Oh boy, your hopes and fears is the 9 of Cups, honey. Yes, baby. So your innermost feelings about this is, oh, you're all I've ever hoped for. You're all I ever need. You are so beautiful to me. It's like wish come true energy, baby. In the 7 of Cups, you make the wish. In the 9 of Cups, the wish come true. So the Lord of material happiness. So what you, because it says the word material, that make me read it. It's like material. It's come to flesh. I'm like, oh, yes. Okay. Because you are in a fleshly vessel. It's okay for you to enjoy the flesh. I'm just saying, just so you know, it's okay. It's part of the human experience. If you weren't to enjoy the fleshly experience, well, then by all means, why would you have taken on a fleshly body? I mean, hello. Like that's like the number one part of this whole human experience is the fleshly body. I'm just saying. So somebody here, hopes and fears coming up, 9 of Cups. But why is that a fear? You're hoping this is your wish fulfillment. You're hoping this is the answer to all your prayers. You hope, maybe not all your prayers, but your prayers in regards to this situation, right? But it's also a fear because if you get everything you wanted in this situation, well, what's that going to require from you? What's that going to look like? You've never been there before. So it starts to trigger. What do we start off talking about? Oh my God, this looks like Spider-Man syndrome right now, where you up there in the corner of the wall, like, oh my God, it's too good to be true. Freaking out, right? Now, there's a lot of people out there who have gotten their dreams come true. They met that person, they had that situation, that circumstance. It was wish fulfillment. And you know what they did? They messed it all up because they let all that stuff start up all them demons. In other words, all they trash started coming up because they was focused more in the fear. And so then they self-sabotage their wish come true. Well, I feel like because you over here, no, you're over here and they're over here and you're over here and they're over here and you're over here and they're over here. I feel like this could really work because what I feel like is two people who's moved past fear. They ain't letting fear get in the way. And after all, the evolving in this situation is the Ace of Cups, and that's just a beautiful energy. Let's look at an outcome energy here. Oh, the Hermit. The Hermit. Oh, this is going to have you in your head. This is about thinking. Stinking thinking. Are you doing some stinking thinking? The Hermit. I'm surprised to see that. This Hermit, let me just say this. The Hermit is a very solitary figure, but this is very spiritual as well. And the number 9 is the number of the Hermit, and this is a number of completion. So this is a number of completion. Let me see, why is the Hermit here as an outcome? Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. And one more. Oh, bonus card of what? Of the Knight of Swords. Okay. Wow. So, oh boy, I just got something different. So it's interesting. Now I know why this sucker-who over here showed up in the radio. Somebody gonna be seeing all this happiness. Somebody is gonna be getting engaged. Somebody gonna be moving into a marriage situation. Everything we said right here in the middle, I feel is real deal. I feel like what happens though is this causes somebody who being cut off to try to resurface again. But it doesn't matter because I feel like this Ace of Pentacles goes with the rest of the spread saying you've got a fresh start here. It's no longer able to approach is if somebody did try to come up in the middle or slide or create a wedge or get back in. This could be, like I said, if we talk about friendships, this could be your old best friend trying to come back around because they see you posting pictures while you out at the party with your new best friend, whatever. No, it's solid like a rock. Yes, baby, that's what I'm getting with that. So somebody is causing, interesting, your blessing is causing somebody else to really look at themselves. And why you need to know that? I'm going to pull a card on why you need to know that. Because it's a good thing that you've created a lot of change for yourself. And now this person is being guided to create change as well. So I do feel that they want to say this. Whatever this was that was let go of, your feelings were real there. But because they was after one thing only, here you are getting what you deserve because you still deserved it. You was authentic, right? But news will come to you. This Knight of Swords is now saying, this is the messenger. Somebody gonna be telling, well, you know, they're real hurt. They seen you had that picture up. They seen that you in a relationship. They seen that you got engaged. They seen that you blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, okay. And so now they're changing their whole life. Well, that's good for them. That's the way I feel like about this. Well, that's good for them. I'm glad they finally figured it out. I wish them the best. I'm going to keep on doing what I do, though. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands. Yeah, victory, baby. The bottom of the deck, where you been, what got you here, victory. Victory is not on the battlefield. It's coming through again. We've had that energy come through a lot. I just started channeling that, since about October, November, I started getting that. The victory celebration is not on the battlefield, folks. You had to get up off of that battlefield to get your victory. And it's funny because when the healing is done with one, the healing is done on a spiritual level, at the very least, with the other as well. So as you healed yourself by moving away from something that was not fitting your worthiness, your deservability, what had happened was it stimulated that healing on the other side of whatever that was you let go of. Remember, you flushed it, you let it go, right? You release it, you let it go, you gave it back to God. You put it in the best place it could be. Okay, God, I can't do nothing with this one right here. You're going to have to take this one back. Send me something better. So you got your something better. But as you continue to elevate your consciousness, as you continue to rise, that will work on the other people. So even in the case of like family members, right? Maybe there's family members that had to separate here. But as you're moving on, you're doing new things, you're feeling better, you're feeling good because you're honoring yourself, you're honoring your worth, your values, your standards, your boundaries. Whether they want it or not, it's working on them too. That's what we have about that. Now let's go ahead and get this other spirit popping with this other deck of cards. And we're going to get a little bit deeper on this, the current situation. Thank you for not burning up. The cards flew right over. Current situation. We have the Six of Swords. I wasn't planning on more than one card coming out for each position, but apparently these cards are going to give me what they want. So we have the Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So somebody, due to difficulties, in order to cut off the conflicts and the arguments and the challenges, you said, oh, I'm just going to get in my little happy boat and I'm going to sail on. I'm sailing down the line, right? And so you set your boundaries. And I feel like some of you either returned back home, but I feel like some of you had to cut off something that you've been connected to from childhood, the current situation. You had to set boundaries. You had to cut off. For some of you, it was a soulmate. If we're talking about love, this was definitely a soul connection. So it could have been a karmic partner or a soulmate relationship or something like that. I feel strongly karmic partner. There's been a lot of that mess going on. But it's a perfect blessed mess because, yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes it gets unhealthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. So there's that energy here. Somebody was like, you know what? I was blessed to be stuck with you, but it's time to go. It's time to go. And somebody is like here in the current situation, thinking about the past, thinking about their childhood again, thinking about what brought them here, doing the processing work, being very clear about where they're at now, trusting in where they're at now, The clarity is here. Her sword is standing up, facing up to the heavens. Clarity is here. She got a bird flying over her head. She getting more downloads, more epiphanies, more understanding about the things of the past and how good it was for her to set these boundaries and move forward. Now, for some of y'all, like I said, somebody gonna want to come back. You already can feel it. You can already sense it. You already know. And you already know that when they come back, you saying to yourself, when they come back, it's not gonna be no returns. There's no returning from that energy. I'll be nice. I'll speak. But there's no return to that energy. So this is like that friend that did something shiesty. And it ain't never gonna be the same. At some point you're gonna hear from him again, but it'll never be the same. All that kicking that we were doing, you come to my house, I go to your house, we go out to eat. Yeah, all that shit ain't happening no more. All right, expectations. What is your expectations in this situation? What you looking for? Okay, okay, thank you. And we got 4 cards for the expectations. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Wow. This says a lot. This is like skipping a level in school, a couple of levels in school, goes straight to being the king star. So what you expect is what didn't grow before. You expect it now that you've released what it was and you've continued to move forward, honoring your value and your worth. You're going to step into something that's stable, that's honest, is real, and actually even having more resources coming through very clearly, having more resources, more solid connections. Where this applies to romance, maybe you had a knight before and you're like, now that I'm not looking at that knight and I'm moving forward, I'm expecting a king to show up. Okay, what else do we have? You have the King of Swords in your expectations and the 6 of Pentacles. So you're expecting clarity. We have 2 kings showing up here. We had all them queens in the other spirit. Now we're getting the kings. I'm just saying. But all the queens have shown up because even the other one that didn't show up in the first spirit showed up. Anyway, King of Pentacles, King of Swords goes to King of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is about knowing when to give, when to share. And also, I feel like you're going to be very observant on, since you overextended yourself before and you became very aware that you were being manipulated, used, taken advantage of for your prosperity or whatever it was. I feel like as you move forward, you're going to be more observant about how you move forward with this other person. If it's a new person in your life, if it's a new friendship, or again, a new lover, or even a new organization. If you gave too much time, money, energy before, and other people weren't putting their part in, wherever that was going on before, now you say, I have all the wealth, but I'll be definitely more discriminating, more deliberate, and more intentional with how I give my energy, how I share my generosity, what I'm investing in. Yes, somebody is going to be much more in tune, more clear about what they're investing in now, moving forward. And that's why when this joker try to come around, or you get wind of it, whether they try to actually come around or they could be text message, DM, Insta, sliding in, whatever. It's like, nope, I got a solid opportunity here. Now I ain't finna mess this up for your joker self. That's what I feel like. You're not going to tell them that. You're going to be a lot nicer than me. What's the surprise? What's the surprise you got coming? What's the surprise? The surprise that you don't see. We got 2 cards coming, 3 cards coming out for the surprise. You got anything else? 4 cards on the surprise. Whoa, 5 cards on the surprise. Oh, Lord. So the first one is the Chariot. That's victory. That's success. That's things moving quickly, moving forward. This is taking a drive. This is taking a ride in a car. Maybe somebody gonna get a new car. So be surprised. This flipped itself upside down. I didn't have any reversals in the deck, but it showed itself in upside down, and I'm here. And you're not gonna see it coming. So there's you're not gonna see. It's like I get whirlwind. So things are gonna move very fast in whatever this situation unfolding. You did not see that coming. You couldn't even have expected this. Let's see what else we have. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, they coming in. hot and heavy. And there's that fire energy again. I told you it was a fire sign for somebody's messing with the fire sign. Surprise, there's a fire sign here. You didn't see this coming. What else? Page of Cups. Page of Cups, this is a card of fun, flirtation, lightheartedness, high vibration, good times, good people, getting to know somebody new. And what you didn't know is this person was thinking about you, and then was thinking about how you could be just right for them. I told you somebody was already talking about thinking this could be the real deal. Okay. And the other part is the Three of Swords. So you'll find that this person has also had a lot of heartaches, a lot of heart pains. Maybe this person was also feeling taken advantage of at one point from somebody in their past. Maybe you're going to find a lot of synchronicities. But what's beautiful about this is, although there are a lot of synchronistic experiences between your journeys, the pain stuff is in the past. And both are ready to move forward into something beautiful and successful. Having been through all those hurts and pains already, now you've had those experiences. We don't need to repeat those. And so you come together in this energy that it's where each one has a measure of self-control. They understand that controlling is to be done for yourself, not against the other. In other words, they ain't trying to control you, right? And having had all these different experiences already, they ain't trying to have them no more. So that's already out the vibration. It's done. It's settled. It's over. So that's good. But like I said, what's going to take us by surprise is this could move very quickly and unexpected and quickly. Mm-hmm. What else do you want to say about this Chariot card? The Chariot card is a major arcana in, okay, so they're saying the universe is bringing this in to help give you that push forward. So the universe, you're going to drop something on you. Oh, okay, perfect. That cycles back to what else we said in the message. You think you know what you want. We talked about it with this magician. You think you know what their name is, what their face look, and all that stuff. But God said, well, why don't you just give me a chance to show you what you really want? So the universe here is about to drop. She dropped the bomb on me, baby. Yeah, she did. In this energy, she's going to drop the bomb on you, whatever that means, because here's the thing. This is the universe showing up saying, here, let's give you a push in the direction you really want to go in. Let's go. Come on. Come on, move it along. This is like you hop in the buggy and they're going to push you. You remember the kids playing? We'll go back to the child. You hop in the buggy and the kids play. I'm just saying. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the near future in this experience. Near future, I'm hearing within a week. Okay. Hold on. That didn't fall. I want the cards to fall, please, and thank you, out of my palm, if they're going to be accepted. Now, I want you to know I just saw the devil in the deck, and it was in reverse, and that's when I said, that did not fall, and I put it back. Yeah, overturn the devil. It's still in the deck. It's not coming out here, okay? Our first one in the near future, Three of Cups. This is coming together. I have a card that literally, a deck, that this card is called Coming Together. And it's coming together with like-minded, light-hearted, fun, celebration. This could be getting together with and having a drink or a meal or a coffee or a conversation. Ooh, the Emperor showed up. Ooh, what else you got for me, Source? Okay, so we got three cards coming together, and we have the Emperor. That is Aries energy. So coming together, celebration, good times, Emperor energy there. So, oh, that's beautiful. I heard for somebody, yeah, your dad in spirit, he helped bring this together. He knew it was going to make you happy. This card is a card of feeling good. The Three of Cups is a very good feeling vibration card, okay? It's a very happy card. And the Knight of Swords showed up, and it showed up in reverse. And I feel like in the near future, I told you, that's this guy right here. It's like Source puts a block. This is like God, your ancestors, your father, whoever this is in spirit, they put a block. You having a good time. As long as you having a good time, that's the protection against this. They ain't going to be able to approach. I'm just telling you. They ain't gonna be able to approach. If you were worried about someone trying to come back in, mess with you, what you got on, trying to mess with what you got going on in your life, that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna be able to approach. Like, message rejected. This is like, it was already blocked on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and your phone. Anyways, we have a union coming together, a meeting, a happy meeting, like-minded, light-hearted, good energy, celebratory energy, good times. Okay, people who are in the same mode is the way it's coming through. Let's look at how this situation advances in a month. And I'm asking them, can we please leave that sucker hooker who out of this? That would be great. Like, we don't need to know about that. Y'all can handle that. Why you got to tell us? Why we even need to bring it up? We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And the 6 of Wands. And it is in reverse. Okay. So, what I'm getting with this, the 8 of Cups upright is about walking on, moving on, because, it's not emotionally fulfilling. So today, what I'm getting with this is a very emotionally fulfilling experience. So you're going to stick with it. The 10 of Swords upright, and these cards have flipped themselves in reverse. I want to repeat that again. The deck I had, before I did this, I had said, ooh, look what's at the bottom. Yo, I had put all these cards upright. I'm just saying. All of them were upright. Okay. That's a big deal. That's why this sucker, I just asked a question. Why this old sucker hooker who keep coming up in the message? Well, that's why. Because that was part of you breaking toxic connection. You broke the toxic connection. You're finding love now. It's divinely guided. Because you did this work, you overturned that materialistic energy connection. You moved towards love. You're being guided to a new person. And it's going to take some time. You get to know this person. Yeah, you take some time and get to know this person. It takes you by surprise. Universe dropping the bomb on you. Yeah. And it's a fresh, solid beginning. I'm here, and just, you can stop there because that matches that in the outcome. And that's where we at. Now, it's emotionally fulfilling. So this is something where you don't want to leave. This could be like one and done. In other words, not hit it and quit it energy. This is like one and done. In other words, this is like Tim and Rashad. When they made friends, they met each other and they just knew they were like best friends. This is like me and Hector. When I met Hector, it's just like, wow, the connection. And we're just friends, right? This is like Hector had a friend. And when the friend was always the hit it and quit it type of person. But this one person, he hit it and that person never left and they still married 30 years later. I'm just saying. So it could be that type of hit it. In other words, ain't no more. And this is like, this victory card in reverse. Let me see. Why is this victory card here in reverse? Because it's a spiritual victory. This is a spiritual. So this card, what I heard is spiritual victory. It's not a physical victory, but it's a spiritual victory. In other words, because remember we said, yeah, you spirit and all that, but you in a fleshly body for a reason. You're supposed to have this fleshly experience. So the physical, and this is very physical. Don't get it twisted. Now it's a very physical experience. We've shown up with a pinnacle in the outcome, right? So this is a fresh start, and new beginning. Very, very physical, but it's a spiritual victory. And I hear it's a spiritual victory against the energies of self-betrayal. The fact that you done gone on, and they said that's why the other part was so significant to read actually in this experience, was because when you were entertaining that, whatever that was back there, that was all about the money, honey, that one, yeah, you were in the energy of self-betrayal. Now, what you did, which was very significant in it, you had to keep your heart open. You had to stay in receptive mode. You could not let that old messed up situation over there cause you to shut your heart down, because had you done that, what would you have missed out on? All the rest of this bliss that was all up in this. Yes, That's why it's a spiritual victory, because not only did you break free from that devilish energy, that toxic connection, the low vibration, codependent, all that stuff, energy, now you, in keeping your heart open, and look what's at the center of it, all because of self-love. This card is standing out so strong right here, just bold in the center, all because of self-love. Keeping that energy open of your heart, being receptive to love, knowing that love is real. There is really a partner for me. Yes, I deserve it. Yes, I'm worthy of it. And keeping your heart open, because what a lot of folks do after they have a situation like that, oh, I'm messing with nobody no more. I'm just going to be single forever. I don't even want love no more. I don't even want to look at nobody. I don't want to think about nobody. I'm going to just be by myself forever. Yeah, no. You didn't do that. Had you done that, you would have stayed in that devil energy, because now one way or another, the devil got a hold on you. Which what is that devil energy? That's shadow aspects. That's fear. It's fucking fear. You would have been sitting in fear. Yeah, no, you ain't doing that though. So it didn't work out with that one. Okay, well, I'm still a lover. I still want love. I still deserve love. This mucka hucka who may not have known how to do it. Maybe they didn't know how to give it to me, but that don't mean I ain't what I am. I is what I is, and I'm going to get what I'm going to get, and you best believe that's why this is a spiritual victory. Do you get it? I hope you do. I was told to get one card from the Manifest Oracle Soulmate cards, and I'm going to pull one for us to close out this general message, and then I'm going to check my phone and see if any of y'all is ready for a mini reading today. And let's see, what is the message to close out this, please? A final bit of guidance for our viewers. What is the final bit of guidance you have for our viewers regarding today's message? Thank you. Oh, praise. I love this, you guys. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. Praise for the love and peace and happiness. Tribe. So thankful and grateful. So thankful and grateful. Oh my God, y'all stop. Give this video a thumbs up if you ain't already. So thankful and grateful to be of service to you, to provide this message for you. Wow. Ooh. Hold on. This is show the bottom of the deck. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. See, part of this devilish energy was, let's send them this mucka hooker who, see if we could get them to quit believing in love. Let's see if we could get this person to just stay by themselves and be miserable forever. Let's just see. Honey, it ain't working. Not with you. Not with me. Because what are we? We are that love and peace and happiness. Tribe. And the devil don't win here. We always gonna thrive. Forget surviving, we thriving. I'm just saying. All right. So I've checked my phone. It appears that we're complete today. I want to thank Tim, hey, Shamia, and Matt Latin Hatter. Hey. So thankful and grateful that y'all could be here with me today. To all my silent stalkers, lovers, watchers. So thankful and grateful you are here too. And I look forward to being of service to you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holy days, these holidays. Praise. We're almost at the end of 2020. So now is a great time to start thinking about what 2021 is going to feel like for you. All right, until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Later.